So we come for a walk down to Noosa Heads this morning. You can see there's a little bit of rain coming, but apparently they're going to get hammered with rain in Brisbane today, which is about 100 k's south of here, so they'll probably get a little bit of it here too. So that's the river or the lagoon there, and then just around the corner you've got the surf beach. Just a little shopping village down at Noosa Heads. Mostly restaurants and cafes and ice cream shops. Clothes boutiques. And hotels. So we're down the other side of town now, and this is like the main beach in Noosa Heads. So not that warm today, but oh, it's warm up, it's 30 degrees, but there's a little bit of a breeze coming. So this is a lookout in Noosa Heads, and it's looking west back over the marina and the Noosa River. It's so muggy today. So it's such a beautiful day today, we thought we'd hire one of the little runabouts and go for a bit of a look around the Noosa River. So these are not bad, they're a little comfy sort of 4 or 5 person boat. They're 3 hours for 130 bucks, not too bad. Nice comfy seats.
Yeah, comfy seats on this one. Yeah.
Compared to the last one, we got in like plastic buckets on it.
Yeah. You got real sore ass sitting there for 3 hours. So going towards the ocean, are we?
No, we're going up the river now.
Up the river? So we'll have a bit of a look up the river, and then we'll go down for a fish towards the ocean. Is that so you can catch bigger fish?
Well, the poor buggers have got to be fed. They must be hungry by now. I've been fishing for a week.
More than a week? Yeah, I think, yeah, a couple of weeks, isn't it? Nice day for it. catching crabs, eh?
Yeah. They hang on right until they get their head out. They go.
Ah. Is it the same color as the first one?
Yeah.
A bit bigger? Must be the mama.
Must be. Oh, well, unless I feed him a bit, he'll grow a bit bigger.
Granddad's been fishing for 4 hours, right? Granddad? How many fish did you catch?
It's called fishing, dude. It's not called catching.
He's almost caught 2 crabs. And that's it. So, getting ready to head back. Done for the day. Lucky this has got a roof, otherwise we'd be fried.
So we're back in Teewah Beach to get the first service done on the van today. And what is it, only about 8 o'clock in the morning. And it's beautiful down here this time of day. Lots of people in the water. A few surfers down that end. Lots of people in the parks and that. There's a couple of fellas up there playing instruments. So this is a little spot down the north end of Teewah Beach called Stumner's Creek. Good spot to bring little kids. Lots of little fish in the creek. And it's like bath water. It's probably 26, 27 degrees. So we thought we'd come down and have a look at the Monday markets this morning, and it's huge. You have a bit of a look around.
Can you? No. Picked it up.
Oh, you're going to buy truck and you're going
Loads of hippie clothes.
Down there, it's all crappy up here.
A brewery.
The Monday Brewery. Gourmet calamari.
Oh, donuts.
Donuts. Oh, delicious.
Coffee and donuts.
Yeah, you want one?
Huh?
You want one?
Yeah.
Go on then. This market is massive, it just keeps going.
Cross all by yourself.
So we're heading over to Teewah Beach. So we're at Noosa North Shore Ferries at the moment. So when we got here there was a great big queue, and now we're the only ones here. All the ferries coming back with just one car on. So it's a Saturday, so I'm tipping it's going to be pretty busy over there.
To the ferry to Teewah Beach. So this degrees. It's getting a bit warm, so we're on the ferry, getting ready to go across. A few more cars coming out. The gentleman was just saying it's not his ferry. The gentleman who owns it is about 70 years old now. They got new stipulations.
We just sold it.
So they just sold it, so they've got to build new ferries. So here we go. Mr. Jim, how are you today?
Good.
You good?
Went to the market this morning.
Yeah.
Got a bit of exercise, then got some donuts and got rid of the exercise.
It was cheating because they put a donut shop right next to the coffee shop. So of course you got to have coffee and donuts, don't you?
Yeah. That's a big market, isn't it?
It was massive and
market,
delicious too. We're getting ready to go on to Teewah Beach to find our campsite. So Jimmy is going around and letting the air out of the tires. What are you letting it down to?
25.
25? And that should stop us from getting stuck and making our ride a lot smoother, right?
Yeah, it makes the footprint on the tyre bigger.
Gives you more traction.
Yeah, it makes it harder to dig holes. So this is the last one.
Last one? That didn't take very long.
That's not enough. Just a little pumping back up again because the air compressor overheats because of the hot weather.
It's not working?
No, they overheat because of the hot weather.
Ah. So what are you putting them down to?
25.
25.
I put the front ones on the car down to 22.
22 for the front?
Yeah, just on the front.
And the caravan?
25 on the car.
25 as well. And that's it, done, ready to go. Everybody else is doing the same thing and they're trying to pump it back up on the other side of the road as they're coming off. See you at the campsite. Back in the car, we're heading down now. Jimmy's just taken the traction control off. Why did you do that?
Because if you're on the sand, the traction control tries to stop the wheels spinning, which actually stops your momentum.
How we doing?
Doesn't look like low tide to me.
No? We're gonna have trouble?
Just need to get down there.
We're sliding a bit. Yeah? We're stuck.
Let's put in full
So
roll.
we stuck?
Not yet. We'll try full roll first. No range. More area.
So we're stuck. So that's the entrance and this is where we are. We didn't get far, so we're a bit stuck. That's supposed to be low tide, but it doesn't look that low to us. So we're got the max tracks off. Now I had to take the max tracks off for Jim while he was doing the tires, so he's letting them down to 10. And they're really easy to take off. So all you do is these things turn. So this has to go up. I can't get it from down here. But basically, these things just turn. So this goes up, that one comes down once you get the Mack track back on it. Yeah, so it was nice and easy. So hopefully getting out of this is easy. Because, you know, my husband likes to stress me out. Alan? You would be laughing with him, wouldn't you? So everybody's going by and they're going, oh my God, look at these idiots. Can't believe they're bringing a caravan on. And if it were up to me, we wouldn't. But this is the beach, and how beautiful is it? So hopefully we can get off of this easily and not be stuck here. So Mack tracks are in behind the back wheel on each side. And let's keep our fingers crossed. Just wait a second, let these guys go. We're good. Fingers crossed.
Wheels done?
So Jimmy's gone. Now I gotta find the Mack's track. So here's one. And there's the other one. We're out. Now time to put the Mack's tracks back. You gonna put him in the back seat, or are you gonna... You just slide it on, and then you turn those. Ta-da! Easy peasy. Easier than getting them off the roof of the car.
You having fun yet?
Jimmy likes to torment me. So this is where I get nervous all the time, because my brain's going, oh shit, what if we can't get back? Or what if the tide comes up? Or, you know, because there's a lot of money on the back there. But yeah, no, Jimmy's quite calm. So
Relaxed.
and this is what I get all the time. So I'm just gonna do my best to relax. Usually I play my iPad or something while we're driving so I don't freak out and I don't let my anxiety get to me. But it's a little bit hard to do when everything's going up and down and everywhere. So far so good. So I'll give you a look at what's happening now. I don't know if you can see it, but up ahead there's a bunch of hang gliders on the top of that mountain. in a row. There's like 3 of them in a row. Probably same as when they're closer. We managed to find a spot on Teewah Beach. This is campsite 7. We were supposed to stay at 5, but there were so many people there was no room for us. So we have to relocate. We tried a spot in another section and nearly took the awning off. But yeah, this is much better, not too many trees to catch things on and easier to get in and off the beach. So now we've just got to let the rangers know we change location because there just was no sights. But how amazing is this? So this is our campsite. So did you get stressed out, Jimmy?
No, I just couldn't get back. There was no way of getting back out of that tree without backing over it. So, yeah. What can you do?
So not only did he scrape the awning, but he also did the one on the car. So you can see it got caught in behind here and pulled it up a little bit, so you can see some of the branches. So he'll have to straighten that out again. But yeah, there were branches all underneath the max track where we took a bit. So I'm really impressed with the van though. It's like I can't see a single scratch on it. Like you can see where this section hit, so there's some like dirt, but there's no scratches on the side of the van. I am totally impressed. This is amazing. And if you come camping along here, be aware there are these massive march flies and they bite and they're nasty. So make sure you bring some spray because they're just all over the place. And yeah, put it on you so you don't get eaten alive. Got the Starlink up, so there's no internet here. So in order for us to be able to send a message to the rangers, we can't print it out off of the iPad unless we can get the Starlink working. So hopefully that happens fairly soon. So Jimmy's inside trying to do that now. Oh no, he's not. There he is. So fingers crossed that all works. And I'm gonna go and make some lunch.
Cool. So just another little thing about the power usage. So you can see again, we've just pulled up the campsite. Batteries are 100%. We've just turned the inverter on to run the Starlink. What's the time? It's 1:35 now, so let's leave that on for 2 hours and see how much power it uses. So we had the inverter running from about 1:30, so it's nearly 5 o'clock now. So about 3.5 hours. Full sun most of the day though. Sun's just about gone down now, and it's used 3% of the battery. So That's it. So yeah, so it's next to nothing coming in now. And I've got a few lights and things running now, so 10 amps coming out, 1 amp going in. Oh sorry, 10 amps going in, 10 amps coming out. So we've got a positive 0.1 of an amp, but that won't last for much longer because the sun will be gone over the mountains behind us in about another 10 minutes. So Teewah Beach is a beautiful spot, and you know, I think at a different time of year it would be better, because right now the marsh flies are out of control. So those little green fuckers, female ones, bite like a bitch, and there's hundreds of them here. So apparently sort of up until the end of the wet season, so March or April, they're just out of control. So yeah, so they're actually, and the repellent doesn't work on them. The only thing you can do is swat them, shoo them away.
So we managed to get out, but a couple of people are stuck pretty good. So the gentleman in the white ute's been trying to help the guy behind, and he ended up getting stuck. So we're on more solid ground now, so we'll give him a lift out. So hopefully it all goes nice and smoothly. So we'll show you in a minute. That's one. Yay! So now we've got one more to get. That one's a little bit further in, so I'm not sure if they're going to have to use 2 straps, or if our strap is long enough.
Oh yeah. Just GoPro or something.
Yeah. So we had to get a little bit of extra so that we could reach, and now they're going to hook up and try and pull them out. So we'll keep you tuned. So hopefully. Yeah, here we come, here we come. He's going to pull his max tracks out so he doesn't flip over under the trailer and break them or whatever. And there's nothing worse than not being able to find your max tracks. We've got grey ones on the caravan, and I use them, and geez, it was hard to find them afterwards.
Yes.
The orange is a good colour.
We've got black ones. Never thought about the colour.
Some people are impatient. So here we go. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Stop, Jimmy.
He had his reversing lights on.
Yeah, you think they'd move back seeing what's going on.
See what's going on. They come through in about 10 minutes ago.
So the March flies were that bad at Teewah Beach that we've left, what, a day or 2 days early? A day early, yeah.
They were taking the fun out of it.
Yeah, and so we had a bit of excitement. And so watch the Jim come out and get around those people that were stuck, and he's like gone around and fishtailed, and I'm thinking, holy shit. But yeah, it was good. He made it up, and we went back and helped them, so that was a bit of excitement for the trip. And the lady with the husband that were really stuck, I think it was the black ute, and with the camper on it, it's their anniversary today, so happy anniversary, guys. Glad you got out and can go off and enjoy your day. And now where are we headed to?
Kenilworth.
Kenilworth. So we're heading to Kenilworth. So pumped up the tires again.
Wash the underneath of the car.
Yeah, accidentally, because we had put the alarm on for the car, the safety alarm, the caravan. Forgot. I thought I had undone it before once we hooked up and went to go again, and unfortunately, must have got a bit mixed up because we're driving along and the brakes came on, so they work. It was good, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I've got 4 flat spots on my tyres.
Jimmy was very impressed, but I'm just really happy it works. So yeah, so we'll see you at the next place. Safe travels, people. Okay, hi everybody. So I come across an issue where we were traveling through Noosa, where we were going through roundabouts because you're swaying left and right as you're going through, and it's pulling on the fridge. Now a few times the fridge door has opened, and what's happened is I've ended up with these containers on the floor and all of its contents been spilt all over. So one thing I've done is I've grabbed a bit of this rubbery stuff that you can get from Bunnings. Costs about $5 a roll, and I just cut a piece and I put it in there. Now I take it out when I get to where I'm going, and I'm going to be there for a little while, but it stops it from slipping pretty well. I've also done this, so you can see here I've got a bit of what do you call it, Velcro. Yep. So you've got the loop one, so you've got a top bit and you've got a bottom bit. Now the bottom this bit I've cut long, and I've left the plastic on this section so that it doesn't stick to the wall. I've also, the top bit that goes to this, I've cut half of it and I've put half of it on here so that when the door is open I can close it like this, and now I can open and close the door without it sticking. I've put the other bit up top here so that when I'm ready to travel, close the door, flip that up, and now that door is not going to come.
Genius.
Genius.
Yeah.
It's also fantastic if you're going through places where corrugations, or just to do basically all the time. But yeah, when we went to the tip to Cape York, really could have used it then on any van, any fridge.
I think the issue with these fridges is that those 2 drawers, like if when you're going to put that stuff down there, they slide around quite easily, and going around the roundabouts, they're just constantly banging on the door and pushed it open. But we've had no other issues with this fridge. It's been fantastic. So that's the Tetford fridge. Brilliant.
So we've been told that the Kenilworth bakery has amazing donuts, so that's where we're going now before we head off to our next destination. So we'll let you know how the donuts are, but we've also went to the pub last night here, and we were told that the steaks are fantastic and you really have to try them. So we had a steak each with vegetables and it was amazing.
They were delicious. So the guy said that they bring them in from Tasmania, so
yeah, from
King Island. So it's a long way to bring a steak, but geez, they were good.
Yeah.
And they weren't that dear either, $38 I think. So what, $38? I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Bucks, so,
yeah. Yeah.
Not too bad,
but you don't mind paying that when it's cooked the way you asked for it to be cooked, and it's great quality. So, and that it was. So yeah, had a great dinner last night. And recommended some folks who were camping next to. It's their anniversary today. We keep running into people who are having anniversaries, so they're going tonight for their anniversary dinner because I told them it was amazing. So thank you, Kenilworth. Had a great time while we were here. How you doing, Jimmy?
I have a sticking handbrake.
Yeah? So, how'd that happen?
I must have dragged it through the sand or something like that. Shit happens while I'm not looking at it.
So
I'm doing my bit for the economy, keeping mechanics in the job.
Because Jimmy can't help but ruin all his toys. So hopefully it's an easy fix.
Like Andrew says, this is why we can't have nice things. So we stayed at the Kenilworth Showgrounds last night. Which is, Kenilworth's a pretty small little town, so it's just on the edge of town. plenty of room in there, and power and water, $25 a night, so pretty good.
Big sites.
Yeah, big sites. You can drive through most of the time if it's not too busy.
Amenities were okay?
Yeah. So this is the courtyard out at the back of the Kenilworth bakery, and they've got all sorts of rock artwork around here. Pretty well done. A few famous faces there. A few of them not with us anymore. Plenty of room out here, but everybody's crowded in underneath today because it's raining. What have we got here?
That jam donut that we got from the bakery, they had all different sorts, chocolate and Tim Tam ones and everything. So we couldn't resist. We had to eat one straight away, and we saved one to have with coffee. So now we're having our second one with coffee, so I'm sharing.
I'll have a little bit.
Maybe. And it is so delicious.
Yummy.
Oh. Yes, so they had, the pies were fantastic as well. I had a chicken pie, and the one I had a bit of vegetables in it, but it was spicy and it was just amazing. And what did you have?
Beef and potato.
Beef and potato, which was good too. So, the bakery, where were we?
Have a guess?
Starts with a W.
No, starts with a K.
K?
Yeah.
Kenworth?
Kenilworth.
Kenilworth.
Pies.
Bakery in Kenilworth.
What stage is it in?
Queensland.
Uh-huh.
It was really good.
Okay. So we're at Salmon Engineering this morning, and we're just getting the upgraded underbody protection done. So that's the standard protection that comes with the van, and I'll give you a little look of the after result.
Where's the other one?
So that's the improved version. It's on before me as well, so it's stop all the stones and that coming up on the front of the van. I've just got to get a bit of 32mm pipe to poke through here in the centre of it to tighten it up in the middle. We probably won't have that on all the time, just when we're on stone roads.